Legacy Collection came from a need of being able to build sustainable Dawah and the Dawah to be able to fund itself. So the idea was to make the Dawah funded by product sales and e-commerce. My passion for it comes from a deep love for Islam and deep love for Dawah. Essentially, I've made my family become a Dawah family. For me, the mindset is multi-leveling marketing of good deeds here. Those who really strove in the path of Allah to share knowledge were the people that were remembered, and ultimately that's what we want to be, is remembered for the good works that we do. Assalamu alaikum, my name is Momtahena Jaigirdar and I am the founder of Legacy Collections, and I'm in the award category of female-led business.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your business?
Myself, I am training to become a psychotherapist. I have an Islamic psychology background and I have been teaching and doing Dawah for 20 years. Legacy Collection came from a need of being able to build sustainable Dawah and the Dawah to be able to fund itself without being in a place of needing to ask for donations. So the idea was to make the Dawah funded by product sales and e-commerce, and that really came down during lockdown, where all events and all courses had to stop and we went online. And when we went online, there was a big demand for free education. However, we still had to pay our Quran teachers and our admin staff. So to be able to subsidize and make payments, we decided to make products which Muslim families would need and buy from us to be able to fund the continuation of our education institute. Yeah, so our flagship product was the Quran Legacy box, which was a keepsake box which would be a learning experience for families. The box came with an English translation and Arabic of Quran. It came with journal which had prompts in it to help you journal, and it was really a concept that we were selling, which was that you get together, instead of having a movie night, you get together with your family, you sit down, you study Quran together, you go through it, especially during lockdown when people didn't know how long they were going to be in lockdown for. They could use these tools alongside an online video from 30 different scholars to help them study the Quran in a duration over a year. So that was the main product that we launched. After that, we launched other products that would be kid-friendly products to help children connect to the Quran, and other designed products for the home and remembrance of Allah. We sell them predominantly online on our website and at events that we host. The Quran Legacy box retails at 179, but when we do it on special deals on Eid and occasions like that, we do offer really big savings, especially if you're buying for multiple families. We have the Children's Legacy box again that retails at £45, and that contains a Quran, journal, pen, tracker and a carry case. And the prints are very affordable, where you can buy multiple prints for £15 in these beautiful frames to be able to put in your home. Yeah, it is a daunting task. My passion for it comes from a deep love for Islam and deep love for Dawah. Essentially, I've made my family become a Dawah family. So all the problems that I'm encountering raising my children, I understand that other families are probably experiencing that. So while I'm seeking solutions for myself, I can then share those solutions with other people. So I do believe that these products and working to be able to build something like Legacy Collections, it means that other people can benefit as well. It is difficult juggling both. It's not an easy fate, but I do have a lot of support from my family to be able to do this. Well, the business is, it works similar to what a non-profit would work as. So what you do is, through the sales of the products, we would then reinvest this into Dawah projects. That would mean that we could do free lectures and courses or events or support new Muslims. So in turn, it's a goodwill gesture where, once we're selling items, we're being able to reinvest that. I believe that because of the barakah in being able to do that, it means that we have really good sales. In our launch, we had 1,000 pieces that we kind of of thought, how are we going to get rid of this? And we did a great job, selling the Quran legacy boxes. To date, we've made probably about 50,000 in profits that we've invested back into Dawah initiative programs that have supported so many Muslim families out there. So definitely it's full circle where one benefits the other. I would probably, the latter I would like to say. In terms of business, I don't call myself a business person. I seek solutions to problems. If that makes me business minded, then maybe. But for me, ultimately, it's about delivering something that I've been passionate about and keeping my legacy going, which is spreading the teachings of Islam and being able to make Islam accessible to all. Ultimately, I would say that many businesses are there that are maybe recreating the wheel or making Muslim versions of already existing products. But here is a brand new model of business where we're trying to show that through using products, you can actually invest and grow the society that we live in and benefit the society. And that's what I really want to push, the idea of a business model which actually benefits the people that are living around you, instead of it being something that is great for the community but really doesn't have the impact that it needs. Also, I think a lot of the time in the UK you have many Dawah organisations, Islamic institutes that really struggle to be able to stay on top of their finances. They have to pay their staff quite poorly. They struggle and are seeking donations. Really, this business model can help support such organisations to become self-sustaining instead of always looking for handouts and donations. So I feel like that's why we should win, because we're actually carving out a new category of businesses than what already exists. I think the main lessons I've really learned is time management. I think it's very difficult for as a female-led business, and balancing your responsibilities. The things that I would want to probably change would be getting more support and help. Sometimes you feel like you just want to do it all yourself, and having that full control, but actually working collaboratively with other people will actually make your business succeed far more. So that's kind of what I would change. I'd want to get more input and more support instead of trying to do it all on my own. Other than the Prophet ﷺ, obviously, I think a lot of inspiration is taken from scholars, especially scholars like Imam Bukhari, who they spent their lives collecting hadith, and now look at their kind of rewards. So for me, the mindset is multi-leveling marketing of good deeds here. What can I do which means that it's going to multiply the deeds that I'm going to get? So we've got a whole history of Islamic scholarship for both female and male that show that those who really strove in the path of Allah to share knowledge were the people that were remembered, and ultimately that's what we want to be, is remembered for the good works that we do.